Good morning, Unity. This is the second video. In July 1982, I was on my way to Saldanha Bay to join the Navy for my 2 years national service. Those first 3 months were hell. Hell of basic training. Everything that I thought was normal was turned upside down. And just when I thought the hell had come to an end, I was drafted into the South African Marines for another 4 months of basic training, another 4 months of hell. One thing I don't remember is I don't remember any of those instructors ever coming to me and saying, "Oh Mike, would you please just run around that tree and bring me a leaf? Or if you don't mind, could you possibly just give me 10 push-ups or so?" No, it was nothing like that. It was, "Jy, sleg troep, gaan haal vir my 'n blaar, sak af vir 10, spring, makiri pas, hardloop, wat's fout met jou?" That's the way it was. I think every army in the world should use Afrikaans, because nothing gets you motivated quicker than being shouted at in Afrikaans. En uit 'n sin van 30 woorde was 25 van dit vloekwoorde. And it carried on and on and on. But why am I telling you this? Because those instructors were concerned about one thing only, and that was to keep me alive when we were in a contact situation. And so discipline was imperative. Discipline was so important to them that they didn't care whether we liked them or not. They didn't care whether we agreed with what they were doing or not. They had a mission, and that mission was to make sure that we were disciplined, that we would listen to their voices, and we would do what they told us to do. And many times, when we were in the bush with our lieutenants or instructors or whoever were with us, and they gave us orders and we obeyed them, and it did save our lives. And it's exactly the same in the spiritual world as a spiritual person. Discipline is imperative as a spiritual person. You see, we've come to this time, this period in our lives, in our history as humans, where things have become so easy. It's become so easy to get information. It's become so easy to gain knowledge. But it's a completely different thing to gain understanding, to gain spiritual understanding. You see, you can't gain understanding from YouTube. You can't gain understanding from reading books. You only gain understanding from doing, and from becoming, and from being. And to become a spiritual person requires discipline. It requires hours and hours and hours of listening, of quiet, of meditating, of surrender. And that is the key word here. Surrender is the key word. To become a spiritual person, you need to be willing to give everything of yourself, to forget about your time, to forget about your needs, to forget about your wants, to forget about your desires, to forget about the things that you aren't having, and surrender yourself completely to the Spirit and allow the Spirit to take complete control of you and to lead you where it wants you to go. I'm going to carry on with this train of thought a little bit more tomorrow. That's enough for today. Have a good day.